Hello, hatchlings, and today's topic is something that is a bit more shorter than I like a shorter of a topic than I've previously picked. I tend to kind of ramble, so I can understand why that would take such a long time to do. But the topic today is kind of just like appearance and stereotypes based on tattoos and piercings, basically. This is just going from personal experience. I have a fair few piercings and tattoos. I'm not completely covered in them, but it is enough where it's visible and I can take them out for work. That's perfectly fine, and I can cover it all up and look, I guess, quote unquote normal. But it's just one of those things where people tend to be intimidated because you have a lot of piercings and tattoos, which I'm not really a scary person, but I do understand, like, a lot of people will dress like that because that's what they're going for. They want to look intimidating, either because they just don't want anyone to bother them, or that it's just a style choice that they've picked. There are many reasons why anyone would get piercings and tattoos, even just simply for the enjoyment of having piercings and tattoos. Like, that's just why I have them. They look good. I enjoy how they look, but there are the kind of like stereotypes that other people will, I guess, assume that you're just like a really mean and scary person and stuff. Not everyone, because I've literally had little old ladies come up to me and ask me for directions and being like, "You're so wonderful, this is why I went up and asked you." And you're just like, "Okay, thanks. Okay, you have a safe trip." And you're just kind of like, what just happened? And it's like, why would you come up to me and ask me? But you know what? They did it, so I applaud them for it. But it's just one of those things. And you know, when you go to particular jobs and stuff, and they're just like, no piercings, no tattoos, we're upper class, we're better than that. You're just like, well, you can still have piercings and tattoos and still have a very sophisticated and very, how would I describe it? A very sophisticated and very well-mannered person who just has piercings and tattoos. Like, you present yourself by your personality, I would think, rather than what your outside appearance looks like. But as we all know, everyone just kind of tends to judge you by what you look like, which is unfair, but it's true. Like, the first appearances really do kind of leave an impression on people. But I think once people get to know personalities, there is always something different deep down that isn't necessarily shown on the outside, so to speak. So for me, I enjoy getting to know people just because I know that a person could look nice and pretend to be nice, but actually deep down they're not a very nice person. And then you could have a person who looks scary and intimidating, but they present themselves personality-wise very nice and kind and always helpful. And like, the same can be vice versa. You can get like a really mean person with piercings and tattoos, and you can get a really nice person who looks like a nice person. It just depends. Like, it honestly depends. But I just think that you need to read the book as well as the cover. I don't know if any of that made sense, because I just ramble in these. But I think that's it for what I wanted to talk about, really. So, waddle over to the like button if you enjoyed this video, and slap the subscribe to become a hatchling. And I will see you in a wingspan. Bye bye. Wank.